O altă întrebare pe care am avut-o eu la Pulpdent a fost așa. Ce fel de compozite aveți voi? Fluide sau viscoase? Dintre compozitele fluide. Și am întrebat asta pentru că eu știam foarte clar că ei au, eu n-am mai văzut la nimeni altcineva, cel mai fluid dintre fluide. Cel mai flowable, un compozit care pur și simplu se așează pe fundul cavității, este, cum se spune, self-leveling, autonivelant, pur și simplu nu trebuie să-i spui să curgă, se duce și umple absolut orice spațiu, nu lasă niciun pic de gol. Da, sunt de acord, poți să faci asta și cu produsul de la DMG, care se numește BulkFlow, Ecoside BulkFlow, care în momentul în care îl presezi are o tehnologie specială care devine fluid, îl face să devină fluid sub presiune pe zona respectivă. E perfect. Problema este că trebuie să apeși pe el. Pe când ăsta la altul îl lași și curge absolut perfect. Și întrebarea este ce-ți place? Să curgă perfect sau varianta a doua să fie mai viscos, să stea? Vrei să le faci un unghi? Există ambele variante? Sigur că da, și cineva o să spună da, există low viscosity, medium viscosity, high viscosity. Bravo! Am vrut să mă duc la Pulpdent și să văd exact ce viscozități au și am fost surprins să constat că iau doar 2 viscozități. Și m-am dus la ei să întreb exact cum se folosesc, la ce se folosesc, care este ideea. Răspunsul pe care mi l-au dat ei că vrem să avem opțiuni și să vă dăm opțiuni, să lucrați cum vă place, ok, n-a fost un răspuns care să mă încânte foarte mult și am săpat puțin mai mult. L-am tras de limbă pe profesionistul lor în domeniul materialelor să văd ce zice.
But really we designed this for, we think, the best way to do deep class 1, class 2s. And it's a self-leveling product. So you'll see in a second, I'm going to place it right here. And you can see already that the product immediately begins to move and flatten. This is intended to be placed into a class 1 or class 2 cavity prep, and it can reach the box and the contours of the margins.
No voids, nothing.
Exactly.
Great. Without any pressing, without work, just leave it for a while.
Yep.
And self-level.
Yep. This is what we call self-leveling. And you can really see how well it flows. It'll start to flow and spread out according to basically physics, right?
Right.
And that's really the major difference between our high viscosity flowable, which is Activa Restorative. Mm-hmm. This one will stay put. This is our stacking. So I'll show you this real quick. And we call this, it will ice cream cone and it won't move. And BulkFlow is great for class 1, class 2s, but restorative, of course it can do that as well, is even better for class 5s, core buildup, post and core, deep margin elevation, root carries, and you can just see that's not going to move. That's going to stay like an ice cream cone. And that's a very big difference when you hold it on the side. Doesn't move and it flows.
Right. Especially for deep margin elevation, that's the thing you need, right? Okay.
And then what you'll see also great about the new product is it's one shade, universal shade.
Yes.
We placed Activa BulkFlow into A2. You can see how great that looks. I'm going to place it again into the A4 for you. Now take a look at how the same shade in an A2 tooth and an A4 tooth chameleons and color matches and blends right in.
And the color was really dark.
Yeah, look at that.
At the base.
Same material placed in 2 different color teeth.
Yeah, one can see how it was before and how it's after.
Exactly. This is it before placing and this is after placing.
Yeah, right. Very nice. Now the question is why would I do the deep margin elevation with this type of material and not with a stackable composite? Light curing, for example.
Mm-hmm. And that's really where the dual cure comes in, right? Yeah. Both of these are dual cure, and as long as you get a seal and oxygen seal, so you can get a full self cure as well within 4 minutes at body temperature. But just remember to get that oxygen sealed environment, and you're good to go. You still want to light cure it, but you can have the peace of mind with the dual cure deep in those areas as well.
Okay, so for the deep areas where you feel like the light may not go deep enough.
Yes.
I see, and I understand.
And the light is still really important to begin the activation, and when light is close to the surface of the composite will super harden the higher layers. Light curing always has a higher degree of conversion than the self-curing monomers and initiators. So there's always a benefit of always light curing. Even if you don't think it's going to fully penetrate, you'll get benefits anyway. You always want to light cure in the beginning.
In the beginning?
Yes. Do this 10 or 20 seconds. Depends on your light. These will penetrate really deep, and they have multiple different units inside, and they will, you know, they get pretty good at different distances as well. So,
Yeah, we have Velo. So.
yeah, Velo's the best.
Yeah, okay. Now tell me about your stackable composite. What is the concept of stackable
Yeah, so
flowable,
we have
flowable,
two.
stackable?
You can see this is very stackable.
Yeah,
This is restorative.
yeah,
You can see it has not moved at all.
yeah.
And if we hold it here vertically, this will keep flowing. Well, it's starting to cure, but this is not going to move.
Okay, but you have it also in like Presto. What
Yep.
is that? What is that Presto? Can you show it to me?
Yep.
What does it do? I mean, why did you do it? Why did you do it like this if you already had it like that? It's the same thing, just that it is light cured.
This is light cured, yes.
Yeah,
and
only
incremental.
light cured.
Only light cured.
So you say that normally, whenever I can use this dual cure.
Yes. this
But
is dual
sometimes this is more convenient and faster. What? Why would I use this one?
cured. You know, sometimes you shouldn't use a dual cure material if you want to do some techniques dentists use, like snowplow. You can't use a dual cure material. For example, if you try to snowplow with a layering technique,
Yeah.
which is a bit of flowable plus packable, and then you cure both at once, you tend to need something that doesn't self-cure in the tip.
Right.
This will not self-cure in the tip.
Okay. The other question is, when I speak about light cure, exclusively light curing, and dual cure or self cure,
Yeah.
I know that those have that mechanism of peroxide, right? BPO and tertiary amines. So this changes color in time. This does less. Is that true? Is that still true today? That's my question.
You know, color change is, the tertiary amines is only part of it because that's part of the self-curing activator. But all composites will change color in time. And Activa actually performs the best out of all our products in terms of our tested color stability. Presto does really well as well, but restorative and BulkFlow historically perform the best.
Really?
Yes.
So you're telling me that a dual cure composite nevertheless performs best in color stability than an exclusively light cure composite?
Yes, and that's because color stability depends on things like staining, water absorption, wine, turmeric, you know, whatever you're eating. That's a bigger factor than the self-cure initiator.
Right. So let me put it like this. Take my teeth, for example, my frontal, right? I want to add a little bit, right? It's not too much. I just want to, you know, what would you choose, the dual cure or this? Because obviously I want something stackable.
Yeah, so
Right?
this is better because it has 70% filler and it's going to be more wear resistant from your
Oh,
incisors.
I see. I understand that. Okay.
That's the main reason.
Okay. That's great. That's great.